हेलो दोस्तों, वेलकम टू चालाकी रीड बिटवीन द लाइंस। इस एपिसोड में मेरा 56 इंच का सीना गर्व से फूल रहा है। क्यों? क्योंकि द बैडमिंटन टीम ऑफ इंडिया हैज वन द थॉमस कप इन 2022। लेट मी से इट अगेन। On 15th May 2022, India scripted a historic win by lifting their first Thomas Cup. The Indian badminton team defeated 14-time champions Indonesia 3-0 in Bangkok, Thailand. In a country with almost a 1.5 billion people, yeah, 150 crore log, obsession about cricket and no other sport is honestly a little embarrassing. फिर भी we cannot take away from the growth in wrestling thanks to Bajrang Punia, in boxing thanks to Mary Kom, in athletics Hima Das, in shooting our Olympic gold medalist Abhinav Bindra, and Hamara recent superhero in Olympics javelin throw gold medalist नीरज चोपड़ा। मैं आपको बता दूं कि लिएंडर पेस, महेश भूपति, सानिया मिर्जा की achievements in tennis also cannot be undermined. And take it from me, it will not be long before we will be speaking of our team winning world-class tournaments, not only in tennis but in hockey and football too. Coming back to badminton, we have had a history of some very good players, beginning from Prakash Padukone winning All England Championship in 1980, Pulela Gopichand winning in 2001, and our girls Saina Nehwal becoming world number 1 in 2015 and PV Sindhu becoming the world champion in 2019. The boys of badminton have had it rough, with most of them finishing runner-up in some big tournaments, apart from Kidambi Srikanth, who became world number 1 in 2018. Srikanth also suffered some injuries since and had to stay away from the game for some time, but has come back from that more prepared, more determined, more fierce. हेलो, ये तो बहुत ही खुशी की बात है कि हमने 14 टाइम चैंपियन इंडोनेशिया को 3-0 से हरा दिया। Let's pay tribute to our winners. In the first men's singles game, Lakshya Sen beat Indonesia's Anthony Sinisuka Ginting 8-21, 21-17, 21-16. In the first men's doubles game, Satyik Swaraj, Ranki Reddy and Chirag Shetty defeated Mohammad Ahsan and Kevin Sanjay Sukamiljo 18-21, 23-21, 21-19. Kidambi Srikanth defeated Jonathan Christie 21-19, 23-21 in straight sets in the second men's singles match. तो ये थे हमारे बैडमिंटन के जीत के आंकड़े। ये तो बहुत अच्छी खबर है और आप कहोगे भाई हमारा भी सर गर्व से ऊंचा हो गया, लेकिन ये सब तो न्यूज में आ गया था, तो अब इसमें चालाकी क्या है? और इस एपिसोड को बनाने की कोई वजह तो होनी चाहिए। करेक्ट, आपका सोचना सही है। वजह है, वजह यह है कि हमारे स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन्स का टाइम आ गया है। इतिहास के पन्नों को थोड़ा पीछे घुमाते हैं। ये रिपोर्ट टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया में 2021 की है। इंडिया finished 48 on the medal tally in Tokyo Olympics, the games that were held in Japan in 2020. This tally of 7 samurai or medals, 1 gold, 2 silver and 4 bronze, has been the best performance of India in over 40 years. 48 out of 206 teams competing is not bad, and there was no cricket. Can you believe it? Our sportsmen, हमारे खिलाड़ी में क्षमता या एबिलिटी की कोई कमी नहीं है, बस उन्हें 2 चीजों की जरूरत है। एक, द्रोणाचार्य जैसे गुरु और सुविधाएं, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर। लेट्स डिस्कस दिस पॉइंट। द टोटल बजट एलोकेटेड फॉर स्पोर्ट्स नाउ स्टैंड्स एट रुपीज 3062 crores. लास्ट ईयर द यूनियन बजट हैड एलोकेटेड रुपीज 2596 crores, an increase of rupees 305 crores, approximately 12% more. आप सोचोगे वाह ये तो अच्छा खासा फिगर है। जरा ठहरिए, एक और आंकड़ा बताना बाकी है। If one compares our budget to China, which is by far the highest public spender on sports, there is still a huge gap. According to a report in newspaper China Daily, the Chinese government spends 316.5 billion yuan annually on sport, which translates to roughly rupees 3 lakh crores, which is almost 100 times more than its Indian counterpart. अब समझ में आया कि चाइना इतने आगे क्यों है? They have the purchasing power to get the best mentors, experts, the best nutrition, the best facilities, यानी sports gear, medical facilities and grounds etc. Let's be clear, in Chinese budget, sports persons को income की कोई चिंता नहीं है क्योंकि उनको basic salary के साथ performance based bonuses and endorsements from consumer brands सब प्राप्त होते हैं. यानी आप केवल अपनी गेम को या स्किल पर ध्यान दो, बाकी स्पोर्ट्स मैनेजमेंट या गवर्नमेंट संभाल लेगी. फिर बताओ ये खिलाड़ी किस लेवल पर परफॉर्म करेंगे. ये हो गया पॉइंट नंबर 1. पॉइंट नंबर 2, मनोबल, एनकरेजमेंट, मोटिवेशन, सपोर्ट, रिकग्निशन. हमारे देश में क्रिकेट स्टार्स को भगवान का दर्जा दिया जाता है. क्या आपको पता है कि इंडिया में हाईएस्ट सिविलियन अवार्ड भारत रत्न instituted in 1954 has been awarded to 48 individuals till date और उनमें से सिर्फ एक स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन है. I think you already know the answer to that. It's Sachin Tendulkar for his contribution to Indian cricket. I say it is well deserved. But what about our other sports heroes? A case in point is Neeraj Chopra, who accidentally took up javelin throw. He was simply an obese or a fat kid trying to lose weight in a gym and running to develop stamina. Since his teenage days to now being the Olympics gold medalist in javelin throw, I think he qualifies for a Bharat Ratna. He has raised aspirations of millions of Indian kids who have now taken up the sport, which was relatively less known than even golf, which is rightly considered an elite or expensive sport and not easy for an average Indian household to afford. आपने सही सुना, भारत में javelin throw was even less popular than golf, जो ज़्यादातर लोग afford नहीं कर पाते. So, a person that can galvanize interest in a sport so unknown deserves a Bharat Ratna as much as Sachin Tendulkar, don't you think? And that's my point. Stars like PV Sindhu, Saina Nehwal, Sania Mirza, Hima Das, Karman Malleshwari, Mithali Raj, Fogart sisters are all getting recognition and are being able to inspire a whole new generation of aspirants, especially girls who, in our conservative Indian thinking, were not meant to play any sport. I have to accept here that sports aside, there has been a commendable shift in accepting females into corporate roles, CEOs, CMOs of companies, in professional avatars too, as lawyers, pilots, policewomen, filmmakers, but a lot needs to be done in the sphere of sports. They say our films reflect the mood of our society at that point in time. They also say the films are a good way to influence a large section of audiences collectively in the country. You see, the highest grossing movie in Indian cinema, all languages included, has been the Amir Khan starrer Dangal, released in 2016 and did a business of over rupees 2000 crores worldwide. It is a sports biopic based on the Fogart family, where the family patriarch Mahavir Singh Fogart, an amateur wrestler, fights all odds to train his two daughters Geeta Fogart and Babita Kumari and makes them the first world-class female wrestling champions. Well, it worked, and the release in 2013, Bhag Milkha Bhag, played by Farhan Akhtar, made a significant worldwide collection of over rupees 150 crores. Mary Kom, that released in 2014, played by Priyanka Chopra, was also reasonably successful with collection of rupees 60 crores worldwide. But when it comes to cricket, there are many movies, biopics or otherwise. Let me give you examples. 83, Dhoni, Azhar, Lagan, Iqbal, Kai Poche, Patiala House, Dil Bole Hadippa, Jannat, Ferrari Ki Sawari, Chain Kuli Ki Main Kuli, the list goes on and on. Well, the moral of this story is not to be anti-cricket. Hello, if BCCI is the richest sports body in the world of cricket, the idea is to ensure all other sports associations reach there and can provide the same infrastructure and support to other sports. So, my point is that this is the new resurgent India, where our youth is not afraid to take chances. Our youth wants to excel in all fields, whether it is tech, performance arts, business startups or sports, especially in sports, since there is maximum scope there. Whether it's the filmmakers, the sports bodies, the government on one side, or the kids who love playing sports, or their parents, wanting to pursue sports as career choice. On the other, my contention is that it may seem risky, but the truth is that today the audiences are ready to pay for these matches, for the tournaments, for these movies. Let's not make it a पहले आप story. उसमें तो आपको पता है गाड़ी छूट जाएगी, आप मानो या ना मानो. There are over 50 competitions of different sports category in Olympics और इंडिया ने सिर्फ 10 गोल्ड मेडल जीते हैं और वो भी केवल 4 स्पोर्ट्स में. तो बताओ, फॉर ऑल द स्पोर्ट्स पर्संस, बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स, देयर पेरेंट्स एंड कोचेस, क्या अपना टाइम आएगा? नहीं बॉस, अपना टाइम आ गया है. नमस्कार.